Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is the Raw Edit of the Week number 78, as well as your Raw Edits of the Week 77. It's brought to you by Allen's Camera and by the FroKnowsPhoto boot camps, which are coming up. One, the Flash boot camp, is June 16th, which we're taking signups for now, and then another beginner/intermediate is on June 24th in Philadelphia. Check out FroKnowsPhoto.com/bootcamp for more information on that. So here we go with this file for this week's Raw Edit number 78. What was it taken with? Nikon D3100, 1/50th of a second, f4.5, ISO 200 with a 10 to 20 millimeter f4.56, which I believe is a Sigma lens because that's a 4 to 5.6. What do you think about this shot? I think there's an extreme possibilities for different things that you can do with this shot. Whether you crop out the fence and the lock over here, or you just make it go boomify and then play around with it. I have some major ideas that I see that could make this a really, really interesting file. So other than that, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to go black and white? Are you going to go sepia? Are you going to go a different type of color? Are you going to bump the saturation and the vibrance? No, probably not the saturation. Not when it looks like that. Shadows, black levels, clarity. Oh, wow. There's just a million ways you go. Watch what happens when we go black and white. There's so many things you could do to this just by playing around. And what the Raw Edit of the Week is all about is just trying different things and seeing what you come up with each week, learning what's going on in the editing program that you're doing, because maybe you'll do something that you find to be uber-duper spectacularly interesting. So this is the Raw Edit of the Week number 78. Be sure to call it FroKnowsPhoto Raw Edit 78. Post it on Facebook. You can put it wherever you need, but definitely put it into the forum, because that is where I pick the Raw Edits of the Week for your Raw Edits of the Week. And coming up right now, we are going to do your Raw Edits of the Week 77. So now it's on to your Raw Edits of the Week 77, which so happened to be of a photo that I took with the Nikon D3200, review coming soon, in Chicago at the Bean. So we had a bunch of submissions that I thought were really cool. There's some normal ones, but then there's a bunch that are just off the wall. And I think you guys did a spectacular job this weekend playing around with it, doing some fun things with it, and then sending them in. So here we go. Well, I actually just saw something that makes this, yeah. You can see that these clouds are fake. One way you can see that they're fake is that the streak in the sky is basically going right through the cloud. That wouldn't happen. But what I like about this is they straightened up the image using the lens correction, which I found to be really interesting for this particular file with the 14 to 24. Very interesting. Love the black and white edit. Think it's really thick. Think it's really cool. And like the addition of the clouds. Moving on, love the pulled back edit right here. I like the colors. It's different. It's not like a blue sky. It's a grayish blue sky, and I think it works very well. Then we've got, you can see the difference. Look at the bowing. Look at the, wow. Look at the lens correction and perspective corrections. Holy Jesus. Look at the difference. That's amazing that looks like that. That's just amazing. So I thought this was a clean color edit, but definitely wanted to show you how the differences in the lens corrections were working right there. This is another really thick black and white. This is like an extreme black and white. I think it works. It looks good. Nice job. This is more of a muted color. I like the tones. I like the grayish tone in this that goes off to the beige. It looks really good. Nice job right there. Like the feel of it. This is just a straight up edit. A little too much fill light, I think, for my liking, but I think it works. You know me with contrast. I like to boomify, but this is awesome. Look at the sky. Look at the extra work that went into here. You have to you have to play with the colors of the buildings, the sky, the stars, and then the bean itself to get the reflection like that. Really awesome. Very, very nice job. And then they turned the bean into a watermelon. I thought that was interesting. That was pretty cool. Nice job right there. Then they turned it into the Oscar Mayer Wiener, because it's an upside-down Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile, and I think that's funny. I think that's really cool. Nice job. Then there was just more of a cropped pano look at it. It's a little muted. I think the concept is okay. I just wish it went a little further or farther, depending on who you ask. So this is kind of an Instagram-y feel. I like it. It gives you that old world 1960s, 1970s Polaroid snap with that nice muted color. It's not even that muted, but it gives you the feel of something older. Then they put my head in the bean as a hat. I liked it. I thought that was cool. Then somebody cropped. You can see the people over here on the right-hand side. Like, what are they doing? I think she's taking a picture. I don't know, but I love that. I love the fact that they found that in the image and did that. Then we have a Tetris edit. I thought that was pretty cool because who doesn't love Tetris? One of my favorite games of all time is Tetris. And then a Mario edit. That is funny. That is really creative, and I love when people get creative because it makes for some really cool images. How about this? It's like an alien took it over, melted the bean, and there's no... Here, we'll go back a few. Look, here you have the underside of the bean, and they filled it in right here. I love it. I really like it. Very creative, really fun, and that brings us back to the beginning. So don't forget about those boot camps that are coming up on the 16th and 24th in Philly. You can sign up. There still are some spaces available for you guys if you'd like to travel in or you have any questions. Send them to Jared at FroKnowsPhoto.com. Questions just about the boot camps, and I will answer them and see how we go from there. So very nice job this week with Raw Edit of the Week 77. Let's see what you do for Raw Edit of the Week 78. Go ahead and download that file in the FroKnowsPhoto forum. You must be logged into the forum in order to get access to the raw file. So we will see you next week. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.